Alright guys, we're back here. I finished this shrine on my own. Pretty annoying, so whatever. So, what'd you say? Oh, jeez. I don't think I ever went to the shops here before. Yeah, destroy stuff. Yeah, sorry. We're always happy to provide some sound. No. No! Oh, you got 2 fucking beds. No one in here probably out of business. Who are you? I don't know. Lenny? Yeah. No. Oh, it's one of these people. Do you sell stuff? Hey, buddy. Hey, hey! You're Hawaiian, aren't you? I swear to see your kind around here. That's right, I was roaming nearby during my travels when Prince Henry recruited me and brought me here. It's because I can touch shock arrows, but I also weigh will a lot. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my. There's no way I'll be able to carry you on my back. That's why Prince says it to me. That's kind of rude, wasn't it? So we got the little shop here. Any arrows or anything here? Where are you? Buy some. You got some ice arrows? I'd like some ice arrows. Thank you. Just buy everything. Some more ice arrows. Need to have a lot of arrows for this. I don't need a ton, but just need some. So we're gonna head up here and talk. Alright. Oh, you must be the Hawaiian son who brought me here. There's a completely different cutscene if you don't talk to Sidon before, correct? You did well. Come all the way. Not kidding. Come on, I need to give him a deep voice. You did well to come all the way here. I am King Dorfan, ruler of the Zora. He looks actually pretty badass. That object on your waist, is that not a Sheikah slate? I said, now that I have a good look. And now I've gotten a good look at it, it's all time to who you are. See little scratch marks on his face. You are the Hawaiian champion, Link. I usually just hang my mouth open like this. Do not tell me you have forgotten me. Link champion? Don't you mean the Link that champion? So that's where I heard your name before. What a fateful coincidence that we should cross paths. Can't believe it, the Hawaiian champion, Link, has appeared before us. We have met numerous times. I'll have you know. So many memories. My mind is overflowing with nostalgia, my friend. I've heard a terrible rumor that you had fallen in combat, but it appears you managed to survive. I lost my memory. Come again? You say you have lost your memory? Surely you must remember my precious daughter Mipha, yes? You do you not? Doesn't ring a bell. I can't believe it. Have you truly from me? You and Mentho were so close, yet you do not remember her? Yankira, please look upon the beauty of Zora's man. Do you see that statue? Does it gazing Mipha's morphed form still not jog your memory? Oh, perhaps your memory will return in time. I do hope so. Father, I didn't believe discussing my sister is helping matters at the moment. Lee seems to be confused. Oh, yes, of course. But first, it's worth noting how remarkable it is that Sidon brought a champion here without realizing. This is quite my feat, my boy. Huh, that is a good one. Link, I doubt not you endured a great many trials. Still, I must ask you to hear my plea. Now then, here, I must inform you that Zora's domain is in danger of vanishing because of divine beast Ruta. I shall do the curse speaking bluntly. We alone cannot stop this beast. Will you use Linda's strength? Your strength? I actually beat done the Zora one. What? Wait, I gave him a weird voice. It's kind of weird. King Darby, my liege, please do not speak so. To ask a hind for help, why the very thought of that curls my fins. Oh, the weird sayings. Ugh, cringy. I expect more of you. How can you still protest? Is it rude to speak this way to your king and his guests? Link is here because I invited him. With such unprecedented rainfall, we have no choice but to rely on the aid of a trustworthy lion. We have not already discussed this, and we not already discussed this and revived the very decision? He's the key to saving Zora's maid. I have no doubt in my mind. Indeed, Link is a champion, through and through. As things now stand, Zora's maid, perhaps all of Hyrule is doomed to be swallowed at sea. This is bigger than all of us, my friend. Zora and Highlands alike must put aside our differences and band together. But you forgot my king. Nah, I'm trying to figure out a good way. We cannot trust these lowly Highlands. That's a better words. 100 years ago, they abused the power of the ancient civilization and turned Hyrule into what it is today. Angrily clutching his fist, and that is not the least of it. I'm sad, man. Lady Mipha was lost to us. Link. Divine Beast Ruta has great power. It has the unique ability to create an endless supply of water. Of late, it has mercilessly spouted water into the air. As a result, this area has been plagued by heavy rains. Whereas our water and air is one, so you would not think this would be quite a critical problem. Sadly, the rains have filled the eastern reservoir near the point of flooding. The reservoir burst has soon fierce and immense damage will befall not only Zora's domain, but also the area downstream from us. There, Lion lays at very great danger. Divine Beast is crying out once again. The Divine Beast Ruta. Your Princess Zelda often studied the Divine Beast. That is a time before the Great Calamity. According to your research, the orbs located on your shoulders are mechanisms that control the water generators. However, they require electricity to work. These orbs are clearly out of control now because there is no electricity coursing through them to stop them. So it's quite shock resistant. For Zora hit one with shocker, sure enough, it slowed down the water a bit. Fortunately, the aquatic race, so Zora are terribly vulnerable to the power of electricity. That's because we could not safely strike it with enough electricity at once. The water soon returned to its full force. That's why I went in search of the Highlander who could help us. Like, I certainly could already have figured this out, but when you use shock arrows, get those orbs working properly again. I'll aid you in any way I can, of course. Please, hero, but you will help me stop Ruta's damage destruction. What? Princess Zelda herself contributed aboard the device that impedes it from wind. So then, Princess Zelda is still alive? Yes, in Hyrule Castle. I do not believe it. She was alive this whole time, just as you were. Alright guys, sorry about that. If we can regain control of the Divine Beast, then it might be very useful in sealing the command again once and for all. I don't know who has such a grand ambitions, Link. Wonders. Naturally, I shall help you. Once it had stopped rampages, you can easily climb inside. Come on, Link. Let's appease Rue together. I'm in. Let's do this. Thank you, Link. Truly, we are in your debt. Our goal is the same. This means our meeting was nothing but short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer this as a gift, a show of faith. Yeah, Zora armor, which is actually pretty good. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls, just like a Zora. Please take good care of it. King Dorfin, surely you do not intend to give this outside of the Zora armor. The countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mipha made that one there in her own hands. It's too important to trust to a shady Hylian. He may be a champion, but Mipha had no such relationship with him. So why should he receive such an honor? It's just too... This is just too much, Leaf. I do not understand it. That moves is not easily swayed once it's minus. You must understand, he's in charge of educating my dear daughter, Mipha. Actually, she means a lot to him, just as she means the world to us. Ever since he lost her to Calamity, he has grown to despise lions. Hope you can forgive his rudeness. What should we do now? I tasked him with finding the shock arrows we need. He's rude. Now he has rushed off in a huff. Link, do not let his wounds concern you. We will still work this out with Musa. I shall return short. Oh, right, that's like a very long conversation. Sidon, suppose that means you are going to tell him. Link, it's not likely this is likely at the square down below. Would you mind going down there? I'd like you to try to speak to him. Alright. More speaking. Oh, great. Man, this is gonna be a long game, guys. I'm gonna find those memories too. You came all the way here, but it was vain. I have no desire to speak to you. Well, listen, this is something you really need to know. He who stands with Mancoloni is the one whom my sister Mipha has feeling for. I was only a child then, but I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. I grew up hearing my father tell stories, some of which were about my sister's undying love for a Hylian named Link. What? No? Definitely with such a faithful not this Zora. How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth. This, though you never knew it, he was ever in Mipha's heart.
I was thinking, this reminds me of the time we first met. You were just a reckless child, always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was funny how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then. So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
What's the matter, Link? Are you unwell? You're not equivalent like a hatchling. You were equivalent like a hatchling. What is the matter? Mipha, I remember. What? Do not mistake me for a fool, Helene. There's no way you remember her just now when it was most convenient. It is most convenient. In any case, without solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you don't have such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so, and shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. And I know what to do. You gotta. Alright. Let's go to the inventory. Put this armor on. Look at the clothes he's wearing. Really changing your clothes is going to make me. Eh? I don't know. What in the. What is that Zora from before? Maybe I made that by hand. Yeah, it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her belonged to and who she made this special armor for. The fact that this armor fits Link perfectly should be proof enough that Mipha made it for her and him alone. Him, whatever. You have always disliked aliens, even though before the Great Calamity. That's why Mipha never told you. Now that you know it, you must promise to help him save us all. Muzo, please tell us where we can find the shock arrows we need. Knowing you, I bet you already figured it out. I would never have imagined she would make the special armor for such as he. I do not approve of asking help from Helene, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior towards you. I promise I shall tell you where this as you can collect as many shock arrows as you need. That tall mountain over yonder is called Polonius Mountain, and there we find Shadowback Point. A terrifying creature is made home up there. Its shoots fall after a volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Aha! You must mean he is a man beast, that one. Beast does indeed wield shock arrows. This is certainly one way to collect them quickly. He's vicious to be sure, but I certainly will rise to the challenge. I just sneak past him. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate you need at least 20 shock arrows. You think you can gather that many? You don't need that many, honestly. You need like 4. Why do you still doubt him? I had no doubt he'll be triumphant. Okay, Link, let's get moving. The best way to is to send the waterfall east of the domain. The Zora armor should come in handy. Just swim in the waterfall basin and then go up the waterfall from there. I'll wait at East Reservoir Lake, right by the divine beast. Gather at least 20 shock arrows and you come join me. I'm on it. Wonderful. Together we shall stop the divine beast's onslaught. So we gotta head up all the way there. Alright. Divine Beast Ruta. Alright, so let's cook up some food before we leave. I don't know. Ooh. Why me? Thank you very much. Dash. Listen up the waterfall. Yay! Well, it doesn't take up any stamina, you just go super fast.